What's going on, guys? Linus here. I play video games and I talk while I do that, and some people have asked me to do a Let's Play of the WarZ, and I got this game when it just came out in October. It was still the alpha. I think I paid $20 or $30 for it, and it was just released on Steam, and lots of people have questions. They don't want to buy the game. Basically, you're dealing with a whole lot of backlash from people that bought the game because there's lies in the Steam description of the game. There's lots of features listed in there that do not exist. I'm talking about 100-player servers, which were only just implemented today, I think, or yesterday, after people got mad. And people have been asking me to do Let's Play. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play through the game, and I'm going to try not to give my opinion too much. This is just for people that are thinking of buying the game or have bought it and are thinking, they want to see what it's actually like. So this is the beginning screen where you create your survivors. And let's start with the marketplace, which is where you go to buy stuff. GC means gold coins, I believe, which you can buy with real money. As you can see, you can spend everything between $5 and $100 to buy currency, and with that currency, as you can see, you can buy a bunch of ammo. So if you find an M4 or an M16, you can just buy shitloads of Staynags, C-Mags, which is basically 100 rounds of ammo for those guns. You can buy several melee weapons. There's a bat, spike bat. You can buy a hammer and a tactical knife if you have more in-game dollars, which you get by killing zombies. It doesn't drop too often, so it's not easy to get. For example, a tactical knife or a hammer. I don't know how they came up with the pricing for this, since the tactical knife kills people in, I think, 2 attacks. Actual players, it kills them in 2 attacks. And a hammer takes way longer, so I don't really know how they came up with this, but you can buy a few weapons with it. You can buy all kinds of hats. You can buy armor. This actually protects you from gunshots. It's not amazing, but it does protect you. You can buy an Alice rucksack, military rock, 32 items. It doesn't say how many this carries, but it's a lot. So you can buy stuff like that. There's food you can buy. There's healing items like med kits, which you can only buy with real life money. Riot shields, barricades, stuff like that. Great bandages. And then there's also, let's see, weapon attachments. Mostly scopes, but still, you can buy weapon attachments with real life money in this game. So I'm not going to say that it's stupid. You can actually buy stuff in this game to do good, but there certainly is a certain aspect of pay to win to it. So I just figured I'd show that for a bit. Anyway, what is community? What's that do? I've never actually used this tab, but it may just open the website, so maybe. No, it doesn't. Okay, so you got clans and leaderboards and stuff like that. Coming soon, so that doesn't work. Friends doesn't work. News doesn't work. These are my options. I actually have everything set to high. They're still ultra, but I want to be able to record well, and if I don't set this to high, then it's not going to go super well. You can set post-processing to a lower version, SSAO, to make sure that you will be able to do a little bit better. Controls. I didn't change anything to the controls, I believe. You can pick a bunch of languages. I don't know if they work. Oh, localizations are coming soon, so you can't actually set the game to anything but English for now. And that's pretty much it. Let's create a survivor. Let's see if there's any variation of the name Linus available. So you can pick 7 characters as of right now. There is a hardcore mode, which only means that your character will be deleted if you die. Doesn't really change that much because there's no reason to use the character longer. There is experience, which you get when you kill zombies. Doesn't do anything at all. There's no use to it. So I'm going to play this guy. I know has some darker colors of clothing, so I'm going to go with this dude for now. There we go. Create. There we go. So I got my own name. That's pretty cool. So there's still no option to play with friends. There's no my servers or my strongholds. So there's no private servers available in the game as of right now. All you can do is go to server browser and take a look at the servers. As you can see, there's North American servers, European, and Russian. No strongholds available yet. I don't think there's tracers, nameplates, or crosshairs. You don't really get a say in any of that stuff. So as you can see, there are a few 100-player servers. Like 20, but only like 2 or 3 of them at a time are actually, you know, filled up with lots of people. Let me just disfavorite this. It's not fun to play on a 100-player server. 10 is probably the best, so I'm going to join this server and show you guys what the actual gameplay is like. I think I went over everything pretty well there. There's not too much stuff to show, but people actually are very worried about the pay-to-win aspect of this game, so I figured I would show the marketplace and talk about that for a little bit. But I don't think anyone is actually going to spend real money on this game, because in my opinion, it's just not worth it. Now let's see how long this takes. There we go. Okay, I'm getting 30 frames a second. I guess I'm okay with that. Let's see where I spawn. So you do start with the map. You press M. The zoom out and zoom in does not work right now. I'm spawned right next to Mountain Crest. So let's go over there. Check it out. The first couple of characters you create will actually get... let's see, custom. Here we go. How do I change the quality then? How do I get into that? That's weird. Okay. So it appears as if there aren't too many options available when you're actually in the game. Let's actually set that to medium then. That way, hopefully, I will get some more frames per second, because I think it's more important to get pretty fluid gameplay. See, that's better. It's about 40 frames. So let's go check out Mountain Crest, and we can see some more stuff. So as you can see, every character starts out at the beginning with a flashlight, some bandages, a can of soda, and a granola bar. But it's only for your first 10 characters, I believe, and after that, it is done. You don't get anything anymore. You may think you have no weapons. You can switch to first person by pressing the C button. Looks a little derpy, but okay. You can use your flashlight as a weapon. It's not very effective, but it will get the job done if you're, you know, cornered by some zombies. You can kill some of them. It's just going to take forever to kill them. And if you don't aim for the head, you're not going to get any kills at all. So, just wanted to point that out for you guys. You can sprint in the game, but everything in a very large radius will hear you and try to murder you. So sprinting should probably be reserved for when it's actually necessary, when you're trying to run away from something. Do not sprint when you have no reason to. Just don't sprint into a town, because you're going to get killed. That's a zombie, I think. Most players in this game are just killing each other. There's no real point to teamwork. People will backstab you. The only way I actually got to befriend some people is when I made a girl character and picked a stupid name like Gamer Girl 12 or something, and people started offering me free stuff. And pretty much only in that situation will you get free stuff. Otherwise, people are going to shoot you and kill you. So this is what combat's like. You just hold down the mouse button. You will kill the zombie. After a few whacks, you get 5 experience per zombie kill. And you cannot do anything with experience, which is one of the things that was actually displayed on the Steam page. It said that there were skill trees. That's a lie. There are no skill trees. They were supposed to be implemented a long time ago, but they're still testing. And we found a bag of chips on our first official house rating. So there we go. Let's see. That house you cannot enter. You can't enter every single house. So that's kind of lame. If you were looking forward to that, it's not possible. You can crouch, make sure that your visibility goes down. Much the same way that it works in DayZ. You gotta be really careful around zombies, because if they see you, they will gang up on you. They're all gonna try and kill you, and it's just not a fun experience at all. Hey dude, nothing's wrong, I'm just crouching. No worries. So a player can actually show up at any second when you're in a town. I picked a pretty empty server, so I think we should be safe. But everybody is out to kill each other. This game is basically team deathmatch with zombies. And you will die. Easily. A lot of times. And if you die, I think you have to wait in between an hour or 4 hours to revive your character. Or you have to pay real life money to do that. And, let's see. You can have up to 5 characters. So if you don't want to spend money, see, as soon as I stop crouching, I got bum rushed. If you stop crouching, you are in trouble. So you should probably not do that. That was a bad idea. Yeah, supermarket. Antibiotics, there we go. Yeah, some stuff. Ooh, a gun. Would you look at that? Oh god, no. Get away from me. So this is one of those instances where you should run, use bandages. Oh god. Oh god, no. I don't know, they're not actually hitting me physically, but the game is sort of weird like that. The animations don't work properly. I mean, let's just be honest, most stuff in this game does not work very properly. So now the only option I have left is to leave town. Or die. It's probably going to be die because I don't have any health. Already used my bandages. I am in trouble now. Get away from me. Zombies will chase you outside of town as well. At least that's my oh shit, that's my past experience. All you can do is sprint, but your sprint's gonna run out like mine does right now. And then you're pretty much left to your own devices to see how you're gonna survive. And chances are I will not survive this after I've just found a gun. So that blows. See, I can't sprint. My sprint recharges with like 1 second to sprint every 4 seconds. It appears as if though, yeah, it goes really slowly if you're walking. And they're gone, so they left me alone. I can drink soda. Doesn't do anything. Granola bar. It will replenish your health like a little bit if you eat some food. But it doesn't help you out too much. So at least I found a gun that I can use if I find other players. But my health is down to next to nothing. So let's see. We got a hill ranch and a big city. We should probably go to the hill ranch and then from there make a run for the big city, which is always full of people. That's basically the biggest city on the map, this one, Kempo City. And there's Boulder City, but that's been flooded for the biggest part. So there's always people in these two cities from my experience, and then there's some people in Clearview as well. Those are just the biggest towns where people like to hang out, wait for people, kill them. I mean, you get it. You've played, you know, probably played games like these, so that's how it works. What is that? Is that a bear? Is that a bear sign? Xing. I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound very American. So this is the only map in the game. First of all, I want to say that. This is the only map. This is all of it. It is less than 100 square miles. Which is not what they said in the description. At first they said there were multiple areas ranging from 100 miles to 400. And there's only one area which is less than 100 square miles. So, you know, you can draw your own conclusion if you want to, but that's just a lie. There's no multiple areas. Colorado's the only map. Okay? So I just wanted to point that out for people that want to get into the game, that expect, you know, others, you know, like separate servers to have other maps. This is all there's to it right now. And if you're playing on a map with 100 people, I actually joined one with 60 people before I started recording with a different character. Slow. Oh, it's for Christmas. But if you join a server with like 60 people, you're going to die extremely fast. I spawned into the server. There were 4 people at this little outpost, the NORAD military base. I was expecting to find some weapons there. I found one little handgun and just an amazing amount of zombies. I switched servers to one that had a higher population. I wanted to ask people what they thought of the game for YouTube. And I got killed instantly, pretty much. I joined the server, I heard some gunshots, started running away, heard another gunshot, and I fell to the ground. I was dead. All my stuff was gone. So that's basically how that works. So what they did actually since the alpha is in the alpha the zombies were glitched. In the beginning they were just stuck in the middle of nowhere. They would just stand and do nothing. And right after that they were patched and they were invisible. And they would still attack you, so you can do anything to defend yourself, and everybody was dying, and it was just a massacre. And now what they did is people start... Oh, oops. Touched my mouse there. People started complaining about the zombies, and they just added a lot of zombies to the towns, but... what you see in the official screenshots for this game is fake. You never see stuff like that. There's no vehicles in the game. If bodies are placed in a certain way, it's probably set up. In all the screenshots I've seen, they have not been legit. Just wanted to point that out for people that see the screenshots and think, oh, this game looks awesome. Do not base your first impressions of these screenshots because they are a fake. Just wanted to point that out for a bit. Anyway, where are we now? We're getting close to the hill ranch. It's probably behind this tree line. So we have 12 people in the server now. Guess none of them actually paid $50. If you've paid $50 for a game, you will get like a unique little medal right next to your name. Gold badge thing, and it says, oh, I paid $50 for this game. Not really worth it. If you're buying it on Steam, I would advise buying the cheapest package available if you absolutely have to buy the game. I think it's $15. There's also one for $30. Which is, I think, the one I bought, because that was the only one, like the cheapest one giving access to the alpha. And that gave you a bunch of in-game money, which you have to buy with real money. So, do not buy that one. The in-game money is not worth it at all. It's just a way for the developers to get more money. To be honest, and I'm just being objective here, but the developers have been telling a lot of lies over the development of this game. So it's just a really shady game with a shady reputation, and it's finally coming out now that the game is coming out on Steam. The game is still supposed to be in alpha or beta, but when we were still in the alpha, there was no mention suddenly on the official website of the WarZ that this game was in alpha, and you could still buy the game. It just said, buy the game. No mention of the word alpha at all. And then when you go to a save zone, which are these places that have been circled with red marker, it says no weapons available. You cannot use your weapon in those. It's a save zone. It says alpha functionality. So the game is technically still in alpha, but it's being sold as a real game, which it just isn't. So keep that stuff in mind. If you're thinking about buying the game, do not get it if you hate glitches, if you hate shady developers. Basically, like I said, they've been lying in the Steam description. Right after they made a statement, I think it was the lead developer, Sergey Titov or something, that said, oh, we're sorry people misread the description. And nobody misread it. They literally just said things that are simply not true. It's as simple as that. Anyway, where's this hill ranch? I have to go that way. Am I going the right way now? I'm going the right way. Okay. I'm not going through the tunnel because it doesn't look safe at all. I think it's just been blocked off. Basically, they've been spawning lots of zombies. As you can see, most zombies just stand still unless a player approaches them. And then there's just a few zombies sprinkled in between that do walk around. Just to sort of, you know, make it seem like it's sort of a dynamic thing where the zombies do their own stuff, but they don't. They just stand around. As you can see, the majority of zombies are just standing still, and then there's like one or two that walk around. So if you ever see any videos, I don't know if the actual developers have made any videos, but most of it is probably going to be lies. I also want to point out that some people are probably going to comment that I'm a DayZ fanboy. I'm not. I have not played the DayZ in months. I actually have played it, and I love the game. But I got disconnected with the game for some reason. I just didn't really feel like playing. They announced a standalone game. WarZ came out. I started playing the WarZ just to see the other perspective. But from what it seems like right now, this is sort of a scam. I am friendly. brother. I kill all. So basically this is what happens. People buy the game. Sorry, I just touched my mic. People buy the game and they expect this to be some sort of zombie survival game where, you know, players band together to fight the zombies, but that's not what this is. People buy the game and have those expectations. They get killed a few times, lose other stuff, and after this they just start shooting everybody. Same goes for me. I did try to band with people and become friends, but it just doesn't work. Everybody kills one another. It's a team deathmatch with a chat, basically. I know, right? Dude, bro. So you can actually chat with anybody that's on this server, which is still like 13 people. It seems they're all neutral. After you kill a bunch of innocent people, you get the get marked as a bandit. But the thing is that a lot of people don't get the chance to kill too many people, so they never actually become bandits. What we can see in the distance over there is Boulder City. We're almost at the hill range now. It should be right down this hill. Let's see. You also have to be really careful when walking down hills, because there's still a glitch where if you walk down a hill, you get damaged without any reason. So, I don't know. It's weird, it's glitchy. But the game is still an alpha, despite the fact it's being sold as a full standalone game. Very little things have been patched. Just so you guys know. Let's see, we are at the ranch. We are probably going to have to use our gun if the hill doesn't kill us now. There's no drop, as you can see. And I still got damaged. So there you go. I didn't drop down, I just walked. I received damage. And I'm now on the verge of dying. I can barely even see anything because of my screen now, which is awesome. It's because I've been damaged and I'm close to dying that they figured... What is that? Instant oatmeal. Oh my god, eat it, eat it. Eat it quick. Some water. A stupid granola bar. Not good. So we have to find some stuff. I think I'm going to have to shoot some zombies because that's my only way of getting out of here. So zombies are supposed to react to gunfire. But as you can see, a gunfire is only as loud as like 2-3 meters. Which doesn't make any sort of sense at all, but whatever. I am probably going to die now. Because I can barely see anything. That includes zombies. I have to find bandages or painkillers or a medkit to survive this, or this will just be the end of this character. But if it is, I will probably make a new one and you know, continue the let's play from there. But oh god, chocolate bar. This doesn't help me. That does not help me either. Screw you. Can of soda. No medicine. No medicine at all. Can of ham. Let's see, my sprint bar is almost back. So maybe if I get jumped I can run away, but it's not gonna be easy. Oh shit, there's a zombie. Get the hell out of my way. I can't sprint? What? What's happening? So he dropped a money. We got a Christmas special, which is a hat. Some more money, which doesn't really do anything. Like I showed you guys before, the money is just not... I can't sprint because I'm hurt. Brilliant. Let's just eat and drink all this stuff. Take that. I'm gonna take your money. So I'm probably gonna die. Very soon. I can barely see anything. Jeez. Zombie drops large backpack. Well, that's nice for you, bro. We are heading for the Oak Mountain rest stop, but I might die soon. Due to not seeing anything. There's a zombie there. Okay, I can't sprint. So I've got no way of getting away from zombies. Or players or anything else. And if I run down a hill again, I am gonna die. It's a fact. Dude, no. See, my character is still like groaning and moaning and shit. He's probably gonna die very soon. Do you have guns, bro? I do. I might be dying slowly. I don't know if you can bleed out in this game. But I've never really seen this mechanic in this game. Bad Santa hats. I know. It looks weird, but I guess I still get the hat, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep walking for the rest stop. This is just gonna be a very long first episode where I just talk a little bit about the game. For those of you guys that or just interested in seeing the first video to hear more about the game, then this will be the video for you, and then from now on I'm just going to keep continuing the Let's Play, probably on a different character, because this one's about to die, which is awesome, obviously. But, this character is definitely going to die. There's no way around it. At least I've got some kills with this gun. I will keep this character so I can revive him later. So I can keep, you know, using my own name. But, I think he's gonna die soon. We're on a hill, which is always a bad thing. You will die if you're on a hill. So, let's see what happens. I've got so little health left. It's like a sliver. Anything at this point will kill you. A single zombie attack. A player attacking you with a flashlight. A hammer. Any gunshot. Walking down a hill. Hunger will kill me extremely fast, so... Oh, look, it's getting even darker. Which is awesome. Let's actually equip a flashlight. And, oh, I got antibiotics. Would you look at that? See how much damage that heals. Can of ham. Antibiotics. Ah, there you go. That's better. So we got a little bit of health left. This is way better because it's a bit lighter now. So, as you get more damage done to you, your game is going to grow darker and darker, which is actually kind of dumb. Because that means if you get damaged, the chances are you're going to die anyway, so... There you have it. Doesn't make sense. People are actually conducting trades in the chat. All I can say is do not trust anybody, unless you know them in real life and you're playing the game with them. Because any other player that's trying to make a trade with you will shoot you on sight. Or, you know, they will just meet you and be all nice and then suddenly shoot you in the back. I've never, and I mean never, actually met someone that was nice to me. I had some guy in a live stream once who told me he'd give me free guns. He gave me some stuff and then he shot me and took the rest of my stuff, which wasn't that much, but still. People are only out for blood. That's all they want. So we can finally sprint now, thank God. I don't see any zombies, any players. I am really obvious now in the middle of nowhere with this flashlight, but it's the only way I have of really seeing things myself. Also, there's no swimming in the game. So if you go towards the water, you just get a little invisible wall that's going to stop you from going into the water and nothing will happen and stuff like that. Anyway, we are at this stop, so I'm going to put away my flashlight in case there's someone here. And we're going to continue this from the next video onward. We're just going to continue looting and try to survive as long as we can. I hope I helped some of you guys with this video, and thanks for watching.